Hey there, Bill with the Benefits Store. You've landed on this page because presumably you're interested in a wellness plan, and we have been installing participatory wellness plans for some time now. And what that is it is a plan that is, and it's actually an app that you give to all of your employees. There is all kinds of benefits on there for them to take advantage of to stay healthy. And it's things like physical fitness, it's mental fitness, it's weight loss, it's addiction help, it's marital help, it is financial help, it's even legal help. So this app comes with everything you can possibly imagine. One of the biggest things that people use it for is the telemedicine. So what that means is you don't have to go see a doctor. You can actually get your healthcare, your visits done on the phone. If you're just needing to refill your prescriptions, or maybe you've got a cough and it's kind of the same thing going around that everybody else has, and you don't want to take time out of your day, take time away from work, you can literally get on this app while you're sitting at your desk, and you can have a visit with a doctor and get a prescription to go pick up after work. So there's just so many things that this app offers. It is what's called a participatory wellness plan. There are a couple of ways to set up this wellness plan. You can just pay the premium. It's $85 a month, but we don't recommend that. Most people come to us because we set them up with an ACA Medical Reimbursement. What that means is you're going to take a tax credit. The tax credit is going to fund money in everybody's paychecks, okay? It's based on a $1,250 tax credit for married or with a dependent. It is a $950 tax credit for a single person. But what that does is when you do the pre-tax and put it back in with the post-tax reimbursement, it puts about anywhere from $250 to $375 in your employees' paychecks, and that'll be based on their income. And so now you've built in money that has to be used towards wellness benefits. It can't be taken with them. They can't take it home. They can't go on vacation with it. They can't buy groceries with it on their way home. So we have to set them up with wellness benefit. The first benefit is that wellness app that I told you about has all those cool features in it. So there's still money left over in this, what we call a benefit bank. And in that benefit bank, there's usually about 125 to 250 left over, and what we do is it has to be used up in benefits, so everybody gets a cash value group life insurance universal life policy. Builds cash value. You can't take the cash home, but the next best thing is to have cash value life insurance. So that's what everybody gets on top of their wellness app. It's portable, so if you terminate, you separate from the company, you can take it with you, you take the cash with you. You just have to continue funding it yourself. That's the only difference. Whereas while you're at work, while you're working with the companies we're setting this up with, it's actually funded by this ACA Medical Reimbursement. Now, it's also what's called a participatory wellness plan. What that means is your employees, to qualify for this benefit bank, they must be participating in the wellness app. They must be using the app, and it's only 1 hour per quarter. So it could be something as simple as watch a defensive driving video once a quarter. It could be do a workout, download information on healthy eating, download information on trying to, if you have an addiction and you're trying to stay ahead of it. There's all kinds of things in there that they can do. It's 1 hour a quarter. The whole plan is installed and monitored through our third-party administrator, and they make sure that people are constantly being sent articles and things to read so that we know for a fact that they have access to them, and we can then check off that they've done their work. So it is a participatory plan. Okay, now who qualifies for this benefit plan? So to qualify for it, companies have to be offering an ACA, Affordable Care Act plan, a group plan, by the employer. Let's say you're a 20-person company. Maybe 11 people have opted in for the health insurance, and they're paying for it through a deduction from their paycheck. And maybe the other 9, let's say 5 of them have coverage elsewhere, either through an individual plan or through a spouse. Maybe they're on Medi-Cal. Maybe who knows what they might be on. That would leave 4 people left that maybe don't have any insurance at all. So of those 20 and only 11 on the ACA plan. Who qualifies? All 20 of them. All 20 qualify, which means if you have employees that have nothing at all, they still qualify. They're getting that wellness app. They're able to do telemedicine, virtual calls to a doctor. They're able to get information on weight loss. They're able to get information on you name it. So you're really helping out your employees. Okay, so what's the next step? The next step is very simple. You'll see the form that's on this screen. It's a very simple form. It's your name and your email address. Fill that out. Click the button. It's an automatic email that's going to be sent to you. And what's in that email is going to be the brochures. It'll be the brochures on that wellness plan, the app that goes on your phone. You can see all the different categories of benefits that come within that app, how they work. The telemedicine goes into detail on how the telemedicine works, so you don't have to go see a doctor in person. You can see one on virtually, and you can go through all that material. There's also something on the cash value life insurance. And by the way, cash value life insurance, it's not like an individual life insurance where you have to qualify with your health and you have to take an exam and do blood work and all that. That's on the individual side. This is group. So there are no exams to take. There's really not much qualification at all. If you are healthy enough to go to work every day, you're healthy enough to qualify for the life insurance. So that's in there. You'll now take a look at all these brochures. When you're happy with this, when you're comfortable with this and you want to find out about it, the next thing we do is we set you up with, we get a quote going for you. To do that, it's very simple. We have a person that gets in touch with your payroll person. We get the information we need to run the quotes based on some very basic information out of your payroll system, a census as you're used to giving, to get benefits quoted. And we come out and we show you exactly how that works. We go through what's in the app. We go through what is in the benefit bank for each individual person. They're all going to be different amounts for each employee you have. So we go through exactly what every person will get in terms of how much coverage that will buy them for life insurance and how much money that costs. And it ends up, all the cash that's left over goes into that life insurance policy. So it actually builds up cash that they can use for the future. Again, like I said, that's also portable. Okay, so what I want you to get out of this is, because we're setting this up as an ACA medical reimbursement, we're building that benefit bank from that tax credit. There are zero out-of-pocket costs for the application for the app that runs on your phone, for that wellness app. There's zero cost for that. The premium is paid for by this medical reimbursement. And the cash value life insurance, that group life policy, is also paid for out of that benefit bank, which is created from the medical reimbursement. So there is no out-of-pocket cost for the employee. Now, the company benefits as well. The company not only is able to offer these benefits to their employees at no cost for them, but there's no cost for the employer as well. And the reason why, by taking that tax credit, you're reducing your payroll. Your payroll gets reduced by either $950 an employee or $1,250, depending on if they have a dependent or not. So now you've got a lowered payroll. With a lowered payroll, your FICA taxes are lowered. So you're actually saving money on your FICA taxes. So you're coming out ahead. The employees are coming out ahead because they're getting these wonderful benefits. They're getting the wellness app and they're getting the cash value life insurance, and they're not paying a dime. And the employer is not paying any out-of-pocket costs at all themselves. So I hope that makes sense. Again, my number is on the screen. Let me know if you would like me to walk you through that again. What we do is the next step is, when you fill out the form here, your name and email address, we're going to send you those brochures so that you can walk through it yourself and see exactly what's in the plan. But at the same time, you're going to have our contact information. So just give us a call. We can explain this to you. It's really quite simple. We set the whole thing up. It takes a few days. We run the quotes. We run it. We have you take a look at it. If you like it, we can move forward. We have specialists that work with your payroll people. It gets all set up through your payroll, and the apps get downloaded and people start using it, and you're good to go. So contact us. Let us know what you think, and we'll be happy to walk you through this again anytime. Thanks for stopping by. And again, it's Bill at the Benefit Store, and we'll catch you on the next video.